I never thought my son would get this heavy. Being heavy puts a lot of strain on your heart. Every day, I listen to see if he's going to get up. Because if he gets up, I'll hear him, and then I thank God because he's alive for the day. But if my son dies, I'll blame it on myself.
Well, fearful that his time is running out, David says he wants to lose the weight once and for all with his sister Jen. My question when we were going to break was, does your sister Jen really have this as a priority yet? Or is it this kind of what you think you're expected to make as a priority? How important is it to you?
It is important to me because I believe that if we lost weight together, then we would have more support for each other and we would keep it off together.
Listen, if you do this together, it takes two of you to show up every time. It takes two of you to comply. It takes two of you to execute. If you do it by yourself and she wants to tag along, it only takes one because you're going whether she shows up or whether you don't. If you do it alone, you're going whether he shows up or whether he doesn't. You can get fat together, but you're going to get skinny alone. Now, I want to introduce Robert Reams. Now, Robert is a personal and group trainer, a certified nutritionist. He's a wellness coach. He's an author. He's a motivational speaker. And he's also a longtime friend who has helped many of our guests through the years. Now, Robert, you've been listening to everything we've been talking about so far.
Yep.
What do you have to add to this?
Well, you've done this before, so you know how it's done.
Yeah,
You were a trainer,
I was.
so you've taught people to do what you've accomplished,
Exactly.
okay? And you walked out here on your own power. I couldn't carry 650 out here.
No.
You did it.
Robert is, he's both a hands-on trainer and an executive trainer. He's great at programming. He's great at the nutritional mesh with exercise. And, you know, he and I have known each other for a long time. And there's one thing that I have so much confidence in him about is he understands that if you're going to do this, it has to be a lifestyle change. This can't be a diet. You have to understand that there's more than one element here. There's the exercise element, there's the nutritional element, there's the psychological element. You have to understand why you sabotage yourself. You have to understand why you let this happen to begin with. And if you don't take away that motivational push by resolving those issues, you're just going to wind up back in the same place because you'll trigger yourself to do it again and again and again. So there has to be a therapeutic component to this in addition to everything that Robert offers here.
You're absolutely right.
Are you willing to do that?
Yes, I am.
And I'm curious if you are.
I am.
Your enthusiasm is underwhelming.